Welcome back YouTube, this is DEADENDER here, and this is Fallout 4, Episode 5. As I struggle to jump over these beds. Like every single one. Alright, so first off we have some skill points to spend. Let's see what we want to get here. Alright, let's get rank 1 and rank 2 advanced. Get rank 1 of animal friend. Communicate with beasts with your gun. Aim at any animal below your level and gain a chance to pacify it. When you successfully pacify an animal, you can incite to attack. And finally, when you satisfy an animal, you can give it specific commands. Now to know if an enemy is below our level, we're going to get awareness. To defeat your enemies, know their weaknesses, you can view a target's specific damage resilience in advance. And this one gives us 5% effectiveness in VATS. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get agility up a lot. So, agility is the measure for overall fitness and reflex. It affects the number of action points in your VATS and your ability to sneak. Now you instantly get a point. We're going to raise this up a lot. So we're going to completely max it out. So that opens everything here. Now we're going to get Mr. Sandman. As an agent of death itself, you can instantly kill a sleeping person. Your science weapons do an additional 15% sneak damage. Your science weapons do an extra 30% sneak damage bonus, and an extra 50%. So now, our sneak weapons do an additional 50% damage. Hi.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
It's important.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Offer to help.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Offer to help.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Will do. That starts as the Jewel of the Commonwealth. Actually, that's completes Jewel of the Commonwealth. This starts Unlikely Valentine. So,
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out in the Commonwealth.
so we're talking to Sheng. I'm not really sure what his name is, but we can ask him for work. I figure we do this while we're in Diamond City.
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Oh, yes.
I'm on it.
Just don't drown. I'll never clean your carcass out of there.
Why are you spinning around me?
Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
Human skull?
Sheng? Why was there a skull in the water?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway,
Uh-huh.
No,
Not
it's
right now.
not water under the bridge. As a matter of fact, it's a human skull. You are a murderer. And for that, I'm going to steal your Nuka-Cola. If I remember how to just pick items up. Ready? There you go. I'm stealing your Nuka-Cola. It's mine now. Let's go get Nick from Parts East Jason. So you'll see why I got Mr. Sandman here very soon.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left. What?
Fuck. I was gonna try to do it sneakily. Alright, well, that's out of the question.
He's here for the detective.
How do you know that? I'm gonna yell, Gamma gun! Wow! Why is the gamma gun so good? Let's go get him. I can't remember if I run into a pretty strong enemy, I can charge a shot as well. There we go. Alright, we should be able to do some sniping.
What the?
What the? Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Hold the phone. Oh, I should have gotten sneak. Fucking whoops.
Don't you die on me.
So I wonder if they know it's me?
Out. Till you quit.
Or are they just searching for me? I'm not sure.
Give him the spray and
Right
pray!
left in you.
Alright, Vault 114. Let's get this door open. Ka-chunk.
Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
You iced him! Shit!
Yeah, I iced him.
My arm! More! Come on!
Wait a minute. Who's there? I got the drop
Hey, level 70.
Valentine, feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his exact words. Then he struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book? But I never... Oh, no. I gotta smooth this over, fast.
You know, you've annoyed me enough. I'm just going to fucking annihilate you. I'll give you credit. You took 2 shots from a cannonball. Sadly, you didn't survive the 3rd.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back.
Yep, let me take number, override door control, and...
Get this door.
Hi, 1 second.
Perfect.
Sweet bubblehead. Num 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 num.
Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb?
For
An old private eye.
Finding somebody.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. Took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is
Wow,
or,
that looked
or where
weird
he's
for
gone.
a second.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Will do.
Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. Until they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. An empty vault. Perfect hideout. There they are. How do you want to play this? Okay, got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step...
Hey, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine.
Oh, God.
Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out. You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny, where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men, now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
You smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
We better get out of here. Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Welcome back, YouTube. This is DEADENDER here, and this is continuing on from the previous, where you saw me venturing into Vault. I think it's 114, the vault name. But I remember it being Park Street Station, where we had to go save Nick. So I've changed my loadout. I have a full pipe weapon inventory. So we have a pipe sniper rifle, a recon pipe sniper rifle, we have a stealth combat blade, we have a pipe submachine gun, a steady pipe submachine gun, and a suppressed 50 caliber pipe revolver. We also have some skill points, and a lot of them because I actually grind for quite a bit. So I'm gonna get sneak rank 2. You're now 30% harder to detect while sneaking, and no longer trigger floor-based traps. Then we got sneak rank 4. You're now 40% harder to detect while sneaking, no longer trigger enemy mines. 50% harder to detect while sneaking, and running no longer adversely affects stealth. And finally, engaging stealth causes distant enemies to lose you. That leaves us with 18 skill points left. And I'm going to sink another point into intelligence to get chemist rank 1. Any chems you take last 50% longer. Far out, man. I'm also going to max my luck trait out and pick up Grim Reaper Strength, rank 1, 2, and 3 at the farm rank. Any kill in Vast now has a 35% chance to restore all action points and refill your critical meter. Now I'm also going to get 4-leaf clover. If you're unlucky, you should. Each hit in Vast has a chance of filling your critical meter. And now we're going to get critical banker. You're a patient battlefield technician. You can save a critical hit to be used in Vast when you need it most. Now you can save 2 critical hits, 3 critical hits, and banking a critical has a chance to save an additional critical. And finally, you can save 4 critical hits. Boom. Now I'm going to get 4-leaf clover rank 2. Has even better chance, and finally, has an excellent chance of filling your critical meter. And that is all of our points. So, let's continue out what I was going to do. We're going to do getting a clue. Go to the Nick Valentine's Detective Agency.
Are you here?
Nick?
Blockade! It actually worked.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here.
I came out of
I know
pre-war
the amount wasn't on the
ruins,
table when
so
we went out to find him, but
I have some experience.
You deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know,
No, thank you.
if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
There you go, Nick.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing,
Fuck it. Wait, whoops.
the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
So, describe Sean, describe kidnappers, 5. Describe Vault 111.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. There's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
Oh, the kidnappers?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking
What?
Sean, and they...
What was his name at the beginning? Nathan?
They just...
It's
It's
okay.
okay, buddy.
You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
Describe John.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Super mutants?
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Gunners.
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
And the Institute?
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. The discarded prototype, anyway.
Fighting Sean.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No.
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Another kidnapped kid?
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known
Oh, what the
address.
fuck?
We
Nick!
can snoop out where
Nick!
he went.
Security doesn't really
Your
go to that
detective
part of town.
agency is
You two?
fucking
should still be
phasing out of
careful.
reality.
Always am.
Nick, are you concerned by the fact that your fucking detective agency just phased out of existence?
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that
Excellent.
Ooh, includes the Zeta Invaders holotape.
monster.
Let's pick up the Earl Sterling case file. Client Volume Bravo. A disappearing act to unravel Earl Sterling, 25 years old, bartender at the Dugout Inn. One of the owners noticed that Earl hasn't been into work for a few days. Sirius called in no investigation. Of course, the Institute took him in is the official word around about town, like always. Without giving him office, half drunk with a sob story about how an Earl went way back, and they just kept it that Earl would just get snatched up by Boomerang. My gut says he's right. Earl didn't have any enemies, at least none with a motive enough to kill the guy. Not living with anyone either. So I have to see if Vad or someone else in the Dark Inn has his keys. I'd rather not have to explain to security why I'm picking the lock on Earl's door if I slip up and get caught in the act.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Nice, we start disappearing act. Oh, I see in our case file. The mysterious stranger. The sightings of a man dubbed the Mysterious Stranger has been popping up sporadically across the old US for years now. Best case, the man's an immortal lunatic. Worst case, prolific serial killer. All knows his MO, appearing suddenly, killing without remorse, disappearing out the world. The stranger has no known accomplices, no clear motive for selecting his targets, no killing cards left behind. Sightings range from the NCR all the way to the East Coast, stretching back decades. Now he has come to the Commonwealth. Last thing this place needs is another psychopath running around. Time to start putting together the pieces to put this one away. Description: UML outfits vary, but most recent sights describe a large trench coat and a fedora. The guy has taste, I'll give him that much. One man, molded man, a ghoul with minimal scarring, might explain the long passage of time between sightings. Appears difficult slightly, suggesting potential inflation abilities, access to advanced clothing tech. But our assessment suggests the stranger uses only conventional arms, making infiltration training more likely. Perhaps like this, we wish the Institute had spun for thermal detonation before giving us the boot. Okay, since Commonwealth confirmed, Capital Wasteland confirmed, the NCR old rooters, Sadie Sands really old rumors. That is a really cool detail considering they're talking about the perk, which is in all 3 games.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Big.
Wait, I'm actually wondering. Hold on, let me get my gun. I want to test something.
Nothing here. Did you check out that desk? Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Quantums!
Friend. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Use dog meat.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Come on, Nick.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high. Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Yeah, pretty true. Nobody really won this war. And dog meat, all the way from, I think, Sanctuary Hills is where I left him, is going to instantly appear. Confirmed, dog meat has teleportation.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy.
Get the scent, boyo. Let me show you the nothing. Get Kellogg.
Get Kellogg, boy. Take me to that son of a bitch.
Work. Let's go, Nick. Now, you're supposed to follow dog meat. I'm not going to. It is really, really outlandishly boring. So I'm just gonna skip right to the end of this quest. Come on, Nick. We gotta make our way inside. Well, let's get in there. Fort Hagan, we're coming for you, Kellogg. Alright, so keep in mind, everything I have is silenced. So keep in mind, everything I have on me is silenced, so effectively everything I have will do just a little bit extra damage. Alright, so where's the quest doing now? Sorts the fort and disappearing act.
Away with machines.
You okay there, Nick? You're kind of facing into the door a little bit.
Movement detected. Curious hostile sensor reading detected.
You okay there, Nick? That should finish all of them off. Bang! Bang! Alright, saved up a crit.
For it now.
Oh wow, hi. Okay, pull up some machine gun.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, we're gonna make some bank off all this gear, man. Thanks, Nick.
I'm a victim of violence.
Knock knock! God, I suck ass. I haven't hit shit with this yet.
Institute authority. Terminating intruder.
Snoop 'em out.
Oh yeah, I also have an entire new set of gear as well. Most of it helps with stealth. How'd you miss both shots, man? The freaking enemy was point blank.
Targeting.
How'd you miss both shots? The thing was point frickin' blank. Oh my god, the amount of institute rifles I have right now. Oh my god, man. Kellogg's gonna get annihilated, bro. I have 4 criticals right now. The man's gonna get annihilated. Oh my god, there was a fucking elevator right. God damn, I'm stupid. There was an elevator right here the whole time.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Someone's coming. Speak of the devil.
Headshot.
Just
Headshot.
getting along. Look who it is.
Mysterious stranger.
That was him, the stranger. He was right here. Where'd he go?
He comments on that?
Heads up.
Looking for something?
That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. That he comments on the mysterious stranger. That's actually really freaking cool, man. That's awesome. That is a really, really cool interaction right there.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine?
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. leave.
No.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. An enemy may be utilizing stealth.
Something out there. Couldn't stay away, huh?
Wow, I just hit my shots there.
Take a look. Some folks never lose their...
Did I just whistle at Nick? If I was Nick, I'd be quite annoyed that you did that.
Look, you're pissed off. I get it. I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not going to go your way. You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Protect Kellogg. Systems damage.
Can you just die?
Institute damage.
Oh my god, die already!
Stop. Turn around. Leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, shut up. No, I've had enough. I cannot pick any more fucking locks. I've picked so many fucking locks at this point. Oh my god, you gave me a fat man. Kellogg's is just going to get frickin' annihilated the second I stroll in there.
Okay. You made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down.
Cook shit made.
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Give me my son.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath. Give me my son. Give me Sean! Now!
Right to
God,
it
that
then,
looked
huh?
goofy. God, that looked really
Okay.
goofy.
Fine. Your son Sean. Great kid. Little older than you may have expected. But I'm guessing you figured that out by now. But if you're hoping for a happy reunion, ain't gonna happen, pal. Your boy's not here.
Where is he?
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
How do I get there?
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute.
Yeah.
The Institute finds you.
Yeah.
You open the closet. It's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Are you?
Oh, I'm ready. Question it.
Kellogg, he escaped me. Get back, you asshole. He's using a stealth boy. But it won't matter! Fire! Did I get Kellogg in that blast?
Systems offline.
Anything useful?
Did I annihilate Kellogg? You're alive!
That it?
Wait, I have an EMP grenade, don't I? Yeah, I have a pulse grenade. Enjoy, Kellogg. I do not have time for this. Give me back my fat man.
Feel sorry for you. Came all this way for nothing.
You dead now, Kellogg? There we go.
Won't be hurting anyone else. Take a look around. Get all the intel this place can hide.
Kellogg's terminal, cybernetic brain
All this
attachments.
You were barely human.
So, limiter, pain inhibitor, Kellogg's outfit, Kellogg's pistol. Refills your action points on a critical. Holy sh! This gun is incredible. You know what? I have the build to make that gun nigh on almost broken. View access log. There we go. The boy Sean successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. Now new orders to track down. Regain. Cleared out and secured. Fort Hagan. We move out soon. Not soon enough, apparently.
Hey, Valentine.
Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
I need a way.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Sure, why not? We got nothing left to lose. Let's go.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
It might if we can't get into the Institute. Oh, thank God I don't have to hack another terminal. Just open the goddamn door. Oh yeah! The Brotherhood of Steel!
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
That is really cool.
Deep into that darkness, peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Hey.
Okay.
What's the plan? Looks like you got something to say.
You okay, Nick?
Your thoughts?
Flying that ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a war.
Nothing else for now.
Suit yourself.
I do like the introduction they do with the Brotherhood of Steel. It is a very cool Oh. Wow, I attack fast with this knife. Alright, hold on. I want to see how much gear I have. How much gear I have right now. Alright, so I've managed to collect 700 pounds of gear. Alrighty then, I'm gonna go make some rounds at Diamond City. Imagine being this man, it's like, where'd you get all this Institute stuff, man? I'd just be like, I don't know. Like, so would you not be asking, like, serious questions? About, like, hey man, where did you get all this Institute stuff again, you said? Welcome back, YouTube. This is DEADENDER here, and we're continuing on from the last one. So, we got Earl Sterling's key, but
I ain't scared of them.
now we can enter his house.
You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
You make a point.
And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants.
Facial reconstruction, open, patients, Sterling.
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? Wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
Probably nothing good.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there. Doc.
This better be an emergency.
The blood, man.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
This is a medical facility. It's not unusual for there to be some blood here or there. My partner must have forgotten to clean up. Again.
Alright, let's go until we get this right. It's gonna be difficult because it's red, so we might be here a while.
Dr. Crocker must have tracked some fluids when he went down into the cellar. Sometimes not as fastidious as I am between surgeries. Here, the cellar key. Go check for yourself. I'm sure you'll find there's nothing going on here besides medicine.
Alright, we'll do then.
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected.
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice, new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life!
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
No. No one can find out. No one can find out!
Oh, someone.
What's going on here? Is that Dr.
Looks
Crocker?
like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. See for yourself.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go. I'll send the report to security and clean up this mess.
Sorry, buddy. Jesus.
Ellie?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's the client?
Who's our client?
A fisherman, whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'm on it.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Miss Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
It was either him or us. We had to put him down.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that.
It's okay.
Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Disappearing act. There's one more. There's one more case to pick up, isn't it? Yeah, right here. The Merrily Bulletfish case. So there it is.
Nikki, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one, Sheng Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
The Gilded Grasshopper. Find the Gilded Grasshopper. Oh yeah, let's discuss our findings of Piper.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and Hard Luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
Yep.
Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
He's dead.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna go quietly the moment I saw him.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
Well, yeah, duh.
You're
Some
talking
components.
crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Docktor Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Good idea.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Already have some.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'm still traveling with Nick, so come on, Nick.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks, Piper. Dangerous minds.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
may have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
No.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad?
Yes.
Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please help us.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. So
Thanks,
do we.
Nick.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks, Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
That makes it official, folks. The final vote count from the House
down the goddamn radio!
in favor of
I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
That's sad.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Is that the
It's
New
gonna
York,
be
right?
fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start
San Francisco.
fresh.
Yeah, San Francisco
That
Bridge. I
was the hot
forgot.
shit. The gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those?
You're
huh?
great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
That's sad.
If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Oh, that sucks.
It's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe.
Oh,
I
it's his
promise.
pistol. Man, must have had that for a while.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. That's okay. I got her.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh, I couldn't access memories. God damn it.
Mr.
Go.
Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world, and the world had it coming. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Yeah.
So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me.
And there I am.
And I made sure they knew it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Yeah.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
That's good.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
You killed them all.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Could be.
I'm not saying that she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be there this time. I probably shouldn't.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
And I can't get over crying.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
It's all over, but right.
Bye.
And nobody's crying.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
It's teleportation.
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Found the entrance because there is no entrance. No entrance to find if it doesn't exist.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Fine.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Teleportation.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
I'll find him.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
Sounded like Kellogg there for a little bit.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Come on, Nick.
I'm gonna head out on my own.
Oh shit, no!
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright, I see this is a pretty decent spot to end this episode off, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below to know if I upload a new video, and subscribe if you like what you see. Alright, peace. Out.